As President Obama continues to push for new gun laws in the aftermath of the Newtown school shooting, one Republican senator is teaming up with Democrats. Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey is fighting to expand background checks. WENY Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro explains why his position is getting so much attention.
Pennsylvania Senator Pat Toomey is a Republican and a gun owner. Until now, he hasn't really spent any of his time in Congress talking about gun laws. That's why this announcement is getting so much national attention that Toomey hopes will translate into support.
Good morning.
Photographers and journalists jockeyed for space in a cramped Senate briefing room to watch a conservative big gun throw his support behind a bill that would strengthen gun laws.
I don't consider criminal background checks to be gun control. I think it's just common sense.
We were here, but also one-on-one in Senator Pat Toomey's office.
The president is talking about you today. He says he's applauding your work, but he thinks more needs to be done.
Yeah, the president and I just disagree on that. You know, I think if we do manage to get onto this bill and we have an open amendment process, I think there will be a lot of really bad amendments will be offered. Amendments to ban whole categories of gun and ban different kinds of ammunition and bans of all kinds. And I will oppose all of those because those would infringe on legitimate Second Amendment rights.
Toomey says that's not what he's trying to do. His bipartisan legislation would expand the scope of background checks on gun purchases to include sales at gun shows and over the internet. But private, person-to-person gun sales would be legal without background checks.
Your phones are ringing off the hook, both positive and negative. I'm listening to your staff trying to answer.
Passions run deep on this issue on both sides, and it's important that we hear from people.
The gun groups, they're already unhappy.
Yeah. Certainly some of them are, and I understand that. I think most people agree with the idea that it's okay to try to make it a little harder for criminals and mentally ill people to get weapons, and that's all we're trying to do here.
I asked Senator Toomey if he thinks his bill will pass the Senate and the Republican-controlled House. He said right now it's a fluid situation. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.